Welcome back to FYI Philly, to Barbecue's restaurant at Harris, Philadelphia. And I guess, Karen, this next story, you could call it the Italian job.
That's right. Our partners at Philly Mag went on a month-long quest, taste testing mountains of pasta, gallons of gravy in search of the 30 greatest spots to eat Italian food in the city.
Oh, food.
Yum.
I'm just thinking of it all. And while we here at FYI usually showcase the new, in this case, we went for the old.
Yeah, no kidding. The very, very old. In fact, Dante and Luigi's is the oldest Italian restaurant in Philadelphia and the entire country.
Huh.
Dine at Dante and Luigi's and it's impossible to leave hungry with dishes like the antipasta plate chock full of meats, cheeses, marinated mushrooms, olives, and house-made roasted peppers.
Now really you could serve 3 or 4. Some people get it just all by themselves.
And this is the baked lasagna, which Philly Mag crowns easily the best in the city, served in slices as big as your forearm, yet still light as a cloud, even when smothered in the house's hefty gravy.
It's the most basic of the basic dishes, and I think that's why it's so good and people keep coming back to eat it, because there's nothing fancy about it. It's just simple and delicious and basic.
Dante and Luigi's has been serving classic Sicilian food in South Philly since 1899. Connie and her husband Michael bought the restaurant 17 years ago from the 5th generation of the original family.
The actual name of the restaurant is Corona de Ferro. And when the sons, Dante and Luigi, came into the restaurant with their father, they wanted their name on it. So then it became Dante and Luigi's Corona de Ferro.
When the La Russas bought the restaurant, the 2 old row homes it's housed in were run down. But room by room, they've been restoring the building to its original 1850s splendor. This dining room is their latest masterpiece.
My husband's, he's really a restoration specialist, so we wanted to see how much we could preserve of what it originally had looked like. And once we stripped everything away, we found all the moldings, we found the arches in the window. They were all bricked up, so we opened everything up and put glass in it to make it lighter.
With both the physical building and the food, they're committed to keeping things the way they've always been.
And we do things very old world traditionally. They're my husband's recipes, because he was born in Sicily, came here as a young boy, and he cooked for his family, so a lot of the recipes are his.
They make Italian gravy the old-fashioned way, slow-cooked tomato sauce with a meat base that can be bought in jars to take home. And everything is homemade, from the marinara that tops the mussels to the ossobuco.
Now we do saffron risotto, and it just roasts in the oven for about 3 hours, and very simple. It's a wonderful, delicious, delicious dish.
And be sure to leave room for dessert. The tiramisu is classic with imported Italian lady fingers steeped in espresso, mascarpone cheese, and homemade creamy egg custard.
Every single thing that we're using in the restaurant we make from scratch here, and it's time consuming. It really does make a difference in how the food tastes.
So back in the day, Italian immigrants would arrive on the docks with the name of the restaurant written on a little scrap paper.
You know, and they didn't speak any English,
Right.
and they knew they could go there, get a job at Dante and Luigi's, and rent one of the rooms above it.
How cool is that to know the history started right here?
I think history is phenomenal, and from something classic like that to something